Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ikrimatul Hasnah from Offering Gate Biology UM 2019. I will explain my presentation about photosynthesis. The topic is making food, the world of plants. Okay, world of plants is divided into 3 points. The first point is introducing plants, the second point is growing plants, pollination, fertilization, and asexual reproduction. The third is making food. Okay, plants. The first link. Plants are the link between the energy in the sun being converted into a form which animals can eat and get the energy to survive. Plant. The example is peas, peas eaten by slug, slug eaten by frog. The process by which plants do this is called photosynthesis. All living things respire all the time to release energy from their food in a process called respiration. Okay, plant survival. Plants make their own food, glucose, by photosynthesis. It only happens during the daytime when there is light available, like energy. Carbon dioxide plus water as raw materials becomes glucose plus oxygen as products. With help of chlorophyll and light energy. This happens in plant cells containing the chemical chlorophyll, green color, which traps the light energy. The plants have captured light energy and turned it into a store of chemical energy, glucose. More on the uses for glucose shortly. Is light needed for photosynthesis? The first step is take a day-starch geranium plant 24 hours in dark. The second is cover part of a leaf with some thin foil. This prevents light getting through. The third step is leave the plant in sunlight for a few hours. The fourth step is pass the leaf for starch. Is carbon dioxide needed for photosynthesis? The first step is can try to this experiment. The first step is take a day-starch geranium plant. Second, enclose it in a plastic bag with a chemical that absorbs carbon dioxide. Example is soda lime or sodium hydroxide pellets. The third step is leave the plant in sunlight for a couple of hours. The last is test the leaf for starch. Man's uses of plant glucose. Glucose have a fourth. The first is carbohydrate, the second is proteins, The third is fats and oils and cellulose. Carbohydrates. Starch is used to make some glues and foam packaging. You can look the example. And proteins with nitrogen from nitrates used to make some biodegradable plastics, and fats and oils used in many perfumes and some lubricants, paints and varnish, and cellulose used to make paper. Plants' uses of plant glucose. Glucose, raw material for growth, repair and replacement of damaged parts, to make fats and oils, energy stored in seeds, energy stored as sucrose in fruit, energy stored as starch in leaf, seeds, roots and tuber. Glucose to make cellulose, the main structural material in cell. Glucose used immediately to provide energy source for respiration. This energy used to turn sugars, nitrates and other nutrients into amino acids which build up proteins. This is molecular construction of glucose. Glucose molecule. There is hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen. Testing a plant for sugar. First step is put a piece of raw onion in a pestle and mortar and grind it with a little sand and 10 centimeter cubic of water. The third is filter the liquid into a test tube and heat. The last is heat the liquid with 10 drops Benedict solution in a water bath. You can answer this question. What color change would you expect if sugar was present? Testing a leaf for chlorophyll. Repeat the starch test, but this time use a variegated leaf from a geranium plant. Variegated means that a plant has colored and white parts on its leaves. Do the green parts contain chlorophyll? Do the white bits, which do you think will test positive for starch? Okay, from little cones do great oaks grow. A tree is planted in a meadow. After 20 years, it has grown into a big tree, weighing 250 kilograms more than when it was planted. Where did the extra 250 kilograms come from? Okay, you can know from that experiment. Gas balance. Okay, gas balance. Respiration all the time. Glucose plus oxygen becomes carbon dioxide plus water. There is respiration. The photosynthesis is in the dye-like only. Carbon dioxide plus water becomes glucose plus oxygen. During the day, oxygen released by photosynthesis is greater than the amount of oxygen used up in respiration. Carbon dioxide used in photosynthesis is greater than the amount of carbon dioxide produced by respiration. Oxygen from plants. You can make some experiment too. The first step is fill a jar with water, fill a test tube with water too, and cover the top as you place it upside downside the jar. Take a runner and feed it up inside the test tub. Leave in direct sunlight for a few hours. The result? A bubble of oxygen gas should form at the top of the test tube as it photosynthesis. Summary of photosynthesis. Sugar made in the leaves is carried to all parts of the plant, and water and minerals are taken from the soil by the roots. Oxygen passes out and carbon dioxide is taken. Whether help from light energy and chlorophyll, sugar is made. Plants waste product. Oxygen is essential for animal life. Leaves. Leaves are the organs of photosynthesis and make all the food for a plant. We will look at outer layers, top and bottom. Inner structure including fans, its transport system. Internal structure, there is waxy cuticle, upper epidermis, palisade chlorophyll, spiny mesophyll, lower epidermis. This is mesophyll. There is stoma, water vapor. Okay, photosynthesis. Yes, photosynthesis products. Outer layer, upper surface. There is epidermis cells and waxy cuticle and stoma. The waxy cuticle is a waterproof layer which cuts down water loss by evaporation. The upper cells of the leaf make up the epidermis. They are transparent, so light passes right through them into the next layer of cells. The palisade. The palisade layer contains cells with lots of chloroplasts. Chloroplasts contain chlorophyll, which is the chemical which absorbs the sun's light energy. Hence, this is where most photosynthesis occurs. Spiny layer. Spiny mesophyll contains round cells with many air space allowing carbon dioxide to circulate and reach the palisade cells while oxygen leaves.